Out in western South Dakota, the Rapid City Police Department is searching for information on two suspects in connection with credit card skimmers found in stores. Credit card skimmers are devices mounted to a credit card reader. It then pulls information from credit cards and records PIN inputs. On Sunday, police were dispatched to two Walmarts on opposite sides of the city for a report of a skimmer located within the store's checkout lanes. The photo shows the device along with suspects responsible for placing it. Anyone with any information about their identities should contact Rapid City Police. And whether we are watching for possible record-breaking cold tomorrow morning, right, Megan?
That is right, but we do have some hope on the horizon with our temperatures bouncing back to above normal by the end of the 7-day forecast. Right now, those clouds are trying to break up in Sioux Falls at 3 degrees, north winds at 16 miles an hour. We have sunshine in Rapid City at 11, west winds at 3. Here is a look at some of our temperatures right now. 4 in Yankton, 1 in Brookings, 2 in Sisseton and Mobridge, 6 in Phillip, and 18 degrees in Custer. Our winds are strong out of the northwest still, right now at 15 to 20 miles an hour, and the strongest winds are in central South Dakota. We could see some higher wind gusts as we go through this afternoon, but we are still dealing with some wind chills. Minus 14 in Yankton, minus 17 Brookings, minus 19 in Sisseton, minus 18 in Mobridge, and feels like 5 above in Rapid City. We do have a wind chill advisory in place tonight through tomorrow morning in southeastern KELOLAND for those wind chills as low as minus 30. And some areas in southeastern KELOLAND could see some new morning records, like in Sioux Falls. For today, we do have a few clouds, and those are trying to break up as we head through this afternoon. So for today, a little bit on the cool side, breezy and 4 in Sioux Falls, 6 Aberdeen, a breezy 6 in Pierre, and sunshine and 15 in Rapid City. Then for tonight, here's a look at those possible records. Minus 24 below zero in Sioux Falls, 18 below in Aberdeen, 15 below in Pierre, and 3 below in Rapid City. The winds die down overnight, the clouds break up. Then for your day tomorrow, still a little bit on the cool side in eastern KELOLAND, 3 below zero, the high in Sioux Falls, a windy 7 in Aberdeen, a windy 17 in Pierre, and a windy 34 in Rapid City. But that is a south wind, which means it is bringing in some warmer temperatures, and we'll start noticing those warmer temperatures on Sunday with highs in the 20s, 30s, even 40s possible in western South Dakota. The work week has our temperatures bouncing back up into the 30s for everyone. We'll take a look at those mostly dry 7-day forecasts in just a little bit.
Sounds good. Thank you, Megan. Well, if you're prepared to turn the page to spring already, the first outdoor show of 2024 is happening this weekend in Sioux Falls. The 36th annual Greater Sioux Falls Outdoor Show starts this afternoon inside the Expo building at the WH Line Fairgrounds. The event is 3 days of boats, campers, ATVs, and nearly 50 vendors. If you're not ready to buy, it never hurts to dream.
You see a lot of young people that, man, this is what we want to have soon, and the kids grow up a little bit, and others that just want all the new innovations. Every year we have the new things for the upcoming year, and with electronics, equipment, things like that, man, it's always changing.
The Greater Sioux Falls Outdoor Show runs from 2 until 8 today and continues at 10 a.m. tomorrow and Sunday. Admission is $9. Congress has sent President Joe Biden a short-term spending bill that would avert a looming partial government shutdown and fund federal agencies into March. The House approved the measure by a vote of 314 to 108, with opposition coming mostly from the more conservative members of the Republican conference. Nevertheless, about half of Republicans joined with Democrats in passing the third stopgap spending measure in recent months. The bill extends current spending levels and buys time for the two chambers to work out their differences over full-year spending bills. The New Hampshire primaries are Tuesday, and the leading Republican candidates are all campaigning in the Granite State. Each hopeful from the GOP is making multiple campaign stops today to deliver last-minute pitches to Republican and independent voters alike. Natalie Brand has details from Washington.
The fact that Donald Trump's lying.
It's crunch time for candidates in the Granite State.
I hear you're running again. Former UN Ambassador Nikki Haley got an early start Friday, mingling with voters at a coffee shop, hoping that New Hampshire solidifies her place as the alternative to former President Trump.
DeSantis and Trump are way out for me. They were never in. They were actually never in.
Mary Ellen Molyneux showed up to hear from Haley. New Hampshire allows independents to vote in the primary, and she's considering changing her registration to be able to participate.
I'm close to feeling confident about her in terms of my vote. I'm a registered Democrat, but I feel like I will change my party to independent.
Trump railed against New Hampshire's rules on Fox News' Hannity show, saying it artificially props up Haley.
They're going to vote for her because they don't want to run against me. They want to run against her.
George Washington University professor Todd Belt says allowing independents to vote in the primary better reflects who's more electable in November.
It's not a perfect picture of America, but it's a closer picture than Iowa.
What's at stake in New Hampshire?
Whether or not Nikki Haley can really pull away. I think that if we see Donald Trump come in below 50%, then that's going to indicate that there's a lot of Republicans who are looking for someone else.
Meanwhile, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis is in New Hampshire today.
Hello, South Carolina!
But he shifted resources to South Carolina, where he'll campaign this weekend. Natalie Brandt, CBS News, Washington.